just respawned. Crazy, crazy dream.
And Skyz is back. There he is. That's the Skyz we're used to seeing.
Floor down. Hey, if they get another clean one again, always that long-term potential in this. Right now for Subliners to win, it'll be very difficult to do it here.
Trying to hold it down. HyDra makes the top. Wait, what was that?
He's looking for a weapon. He's hanging out.
Was he looking for a weapon or was it
for a weapon?
It was not a single bag. We'll come back to that one later. The refs will be dealing with that. HyDra on a 3, 4. Oh, that was a bit more! He wasn't looking for a weapon that time. Here on Fortress.
With the least intense face cam I've ever seen. HyDra is just feeling zero pressure, and maybe there are bags on 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗 trying to make some more for him. And just another spree on this hill, by the way.
Big kill, but out of the list of it, it's Awakening. It's able to pop 2, but Joe, what was once a 70-80 point lead, it's slowly evaporating.
All right, listen, I'm not saying you said it, but this could be your fault, dude. They compose. Can they do it here to win this series?
Cruise missile. Coming on in, that's going to rip methods out of the point. Transitioning over will be Vivid, but opening now for Simp to take the gun push. Not going to happen. Awakening and Nero able to combine. Simp just continues to rain in streaks. They're firing from everywhere.
On this P5 hard point, they're trying to hold it down. All the spawns go right through kitchen. They win the first gunfight. Now you just have to win the trades.
But like even despite the rotation toward restaurant, man, it just feels like so far these setups for Florida have been so fragile. Like you had Veek, he only stays alive for a little while, and then we come in toward restaurant. Florida, one player here who is there to hold off of a massive. It's frustrating. It's got to be frustrating to see the way that this hard point has already started.
And see what bit of work you can do. Try to just find any kind of opening. Trophy is there. Both doorways going to get flooded through, and just too much for him to deal with. They're right back up and snapping. It'll be Arcitys who continues the hot stretch.
It's being haunted. There we go. Pro Loop is going to take it down.
He thought he like jumped over his head or something.
I don't know what he saw.
Oh, the haunting of Arcitys. Just couldn't quite track him down to the team. Now can they play their lives? Look at number 2, Exceed on the other side of the map, looking to take a fight, and it's just Clay, patient, ready, and waiting. That's going to be a frustrating death because you throw away the 4-on-3 advantage. He's thinking nobody's home. Just the way
he's just trying to play that lurk roll. Hopefully they force a rotation with that nade that lands in, but Assault able to bring it back. I think Tem knew that Arcitys was in that position. Certainly felt like that based off the comms, then the nade connects. So now a 2 versus 2.
Just the way they were playing it, they had some kind of info, right?
Certainly.
Well, with 30 seconds to go here. See if they can clutch up. Clay able to win another one. He's winning the ace too. That's 3 in a row, and he's hungry for the final one. Joe Deceives in trouble, down to 15 HP. Starting to swarm around him. Stun getting hit inside. He's tucked away in a corner though. Tim's gonna get shot in the back, but it's Clay with the ace. Time for the defuse. Hell of a round there from Clayster in round 1.
That does it with the tack, does it with the Vaznev, and I'll tell you what was a key right there. That stun.
U-turn.
Look at this, B's wide open. Alec with the sniper.
Speaking of the old teammates.
Oh, that was close, the timing.
They try to hit the nades, and now here we go. They're on the edge. The 2-man push, able to take down one. Clay continues the hot streak. He's up to 5-0. Trying to stay up, get one kind of angle.
They're on it. TJ gets a kill. He gets a kill. 18 seconds left. Clay up to 6-0, looking for number 7. Clay with 7, but TJ finding that kill was huge.
They're still towards the kitchen side. They didn't know he spawned there originally. So now Thieves have got the time to set themselves up. New York know now, but then it's a little bit too late from Kenny in the middle, causing disruption. Then comes the break. Kenny with a big gunfight win in the middle. And then from there, it is just disaster zone. If you're Subliners, you gotta find a way back through. And that is all because Drazah spawning towards the backside, and then Thieves make it work for them. The element of surprise is all they needed.
It's covered. They might not get the swimmer. Huke has even spotted. He has. Eyes are on 2 swimmers now. Huke does get 1 kill. Awakening! Spear fishing right now. Gets the 3rd as well. Oh my God! Shotzzy manages to break it through the back, but is it enough?
And he got the spawns as well, so I think at least one more player is going to be. And Huke delivers. You give him the spawn, and he keeps the dream alive. It comes down to this next 2.
It's not going to end here. It goes over to the next. That's where OpTic are now. I don't believe it. 1 more point we'll see. But
through the front.
Wasn't a good look the first time round. Vivid cut down immediately on the right-hand side. Awakening from upstairs now. Can they get in? You need to get in for 5 seconds, Breach. OpTic, hold them back. Awakening taken care of. No one on the point for the moment, though.
And they got the first break. Vivid the next man in line, but it is a 2 versus 4 around the hill. And OpTic Texas clean house. They turn to read the spawns, but Owakening again trying to strike.
The back line now. 𝔗𝔦𝔭𝔞🟥 trying to stay alive as best he can. 2 trophy systems working overtime at that point. It's 10 seconds for the win now. OpTic Texas. Owakening trying to cover the boys. In they go. On the outside. Huke wins another one. Nero's in. Nero's in. Is anyone there? Over the top. Oh my God. Dashy crosses him up. They stay alive. Vivid. Oh my. What are we seeing? It's not over yet. Bruce can't get any more. It's 2 seconds for the win. It's the rotation. It's all down to Huke. They've done it. As well. So this is a brilliant moment for the New York Subliners to push this lead almost well out of reach for the Ravens.
Well, straight up 4v4, all guns ahead, but scraps that first one to fall. It is a slow approach on this break. They're not playing at light speed, and they are going to get picked apart along the way.
Born towards that side of the map. Now again, for the Ravens here, it's a tough scoreline, but you can keep the Subliners pinned. You can get over towards cannons and get things going for the next hard point. But Priestah, that's 5.
And this is also not a good look, right? We brought up aBeZy for having some of the best stats in this game on this map. Well, 2 and 10 right now, and that was probably the least mixy hill we've ever seen on 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗 of
bomb side of the map this time. Drazah, the solo man, the island over towards B. And here we go. All sorts get thrown at this bar.
Oh, Simp's challenge as well. Yeah, Simp's challenge had the dead silence popped and got the first blood. Octane does respond, but now you're at an open site and you know these FaZe players are behind you.
Oh, not only they're behind you, they're on the flank as well. I'm not sure if they spotted him out, but here comes Octane versus Simp. It's a big win for Simp. It's 2 on the round. He's going to fly forward just under a minute to go. Envoy.
Hey, he's challenge. Slasher, though, 1v2, very capable because he's able to play aggressive on this.
Oh my. Oh my. Here comes the fight. Takes care of both. Oh my God. Slasher.
Awkward fight as attack was coming out from Thieves. Varsity still shooting absolute beams.
Give yourself a lot of control, does LAG behind that streak.
Just get it done with the gunny right now. As hot as he is feeling, right off the spawn, right back to a 3 streak. He is finding everything, making number 4, 21 and 7.
Yeah, just use your gun, bro.
Yeah, screw the streaks. The bullets are enough. As he is in his bag right now. Absolute wondrous play out of Varsities. As second by second, they grow this lead, but still, not a ton of separation. A good chance for a run here. 0-4 combined. We'll see if they can get going, but Octane bringing out the big guns to kick off this round of first blood awarded for Thieves, and a nice shot on top of it all.
That's a big first blood coming in from Octane, but 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗, he answers with one of his own. Major finds a second onto Kenny. So now in the 3v2, bomb is going to be down over towards that A bomb.
Meanwhile, 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗, he thought he spotted somebody too. Everybody playing patient. Octane, oh, patience doesn't pay off there. Tosses out a nade, and still
Hold on.
is waiting for Havoc. Meanwhile, Envoy and the cutaway 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗. Havoc actually cuts away Octane. In that situation, Envoy there in the back lines. A 2v3 that now turns itself into a 1v1. Envoy versus Havoc.
And if Envoy picks up this kill, he's going to earn that cruise whistle, but he's playing it super patient. Havoc invested that dead silence. He might have read it beautifully. Envoy with the chow. Takes his time, a couple friendly shots going down. He said, Havoc, I know you play a lot of 1v1s, but none versus me.
The timing would be horrible getting the nade out, but the flag will come through as he tries to play for TJ up top.
Had the positioning, you had the spawns at Guerrillas, but quickly it went away. It started with Clay. He finds 4 kills in a row to give his team the spawns. Him and Temp, number 7, he has been in that position. And yeah, they can build themselves up a really solid lead in this map. Number 4, as he is starting to beam up to 6 in a row. Keep his streak going, has the 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗, able to find the opener. The rest of his team going.
Have Kenny in a position to cause some issue. Octane will find the first gunfight and a second as well. Pushing in over towards A now. Shotzzy has to defend. Shotzzy has to stay alive. 𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗𝔗 on Overwatch. Shotzzy with the challenge, really good extended. Lives just ever so slightly in favor of OpTic Texas, but as we have mentioned, those ticks belong to Thieves, irrelevant of what happens in this next 50 seconds.
Big first kill, but Shotzzy's going to try and make an issue for it as well. And Kenny jumps back into the doorway and goes down. Thieves are still not out. Shotzzy being a problem one more time. Will they read this? They aren't. They haven't read it, and Shotzzy, he's behind, already found White. Doesn't find anything of it. Shotzzy, will you kill somebody? Like, how on earth? Still alive, still running, still going. Shotzzy still gunning. And while the Thieves are out, they are running out of time. They are running out of places to go.
Just causing chaos. As you said, they revel in it. That's now 5 in a row from Shotzzy. Thieves onto the point though, over towards A, has to win this gunfight and does so. Wonderfully well played from Shotzzy at 6 in a row. One more tick, the positively is just the one, as 2 more seconds. Shotzzy will end the round on a 7 spree. Over towards the side of OpTic Texas, but the caveat, a streak available for Shotzzy, that could very well influence how this game goes.
I think it'll probably all be based around the break. No, wait a minute, he's going to use it to break. Here it goes. Can they find the opening? And Dashi already gets one onto Envoy. They look for a second, it's not going to happen, but it has allowed OpTic to break out.
That would have been a big kill. Will eventually be found. Shotzzy continues the spree. It now lies at 8. Vaznev is never going to be able to do much here, but Envoy with the Vaznev there in the perfect position. Shotzzy's found a way out over towards Beto, but he's been gunned, and all of a sudden that's 4 dead. Thieves in prime position to hold down this defense now.
And here we go. OpTic have to break it. They have to break it, and Kenny already gunning a 6 streak for him. Thieves looking to lock this. We've seen teams do it before. It is rare to get a break in this scenario. They're desperate for it. OpTic want out. They want to get towards this point.
It's going to take a monumental effort for OpTic Texas to find a way out, and not just find a way out, but get A and B. There's so many lives behind now, and the challenge just keeps on coming from the side of Thieves. Shotzzy finds a way through. No heat for his team to get in position, but the rest of OpTic Texas are holding it down. It's a 5 spree for Dashi, Huke and co. Locking this one in. Kitchen's looking good.
It certainly is. Let's find out how OpTic Texas are feeling, though, with a listen in.
All right, now they keep going laundry. Okay, I heard that. Yo, I'm pretty sure 2 working laundry.
Yeah, 2 in laundry right now. Yo, one guy's doing planners right now. He's doing orange. One guy's milk coming.
Orange dead.
The score just a little bit, and again, nice and secure on that rotation.
We go from a little bit to a lot of bit quite soon.
Trying to hit this hill from every single angle. For the moment though, Thieves, they got it covered.
Doing what they can. 𝔗𝔐 from up top on a 3 spree right now. Spots a few more, takes care of another. He is ripping his way through the members of Atlanta FaZe. Zoes Drazah downstairs on a 4 spree of his own. Crazy stuff.
And this is a dagger. There is 30 seconds left on this hill, and Atlanta are already forced to rotate. And this is just time for LA Thieves, not just to collect, but be able to set themselves up on the rotation. And you got Octane, maybe Subtane on a 5.
It's between he and Drazah. Who could get it first? Drazah, though, still in the running. And there it is. Cruise missile secured, and already an insane lead, and it's going straight in.
And how good is his comms? Because number 1 actually just spawned behind Octane, so can he make the turn in time? That is not the case. So Atlanta FaZe stable in it.
Now winding up for the break. Envoy upstairs, Octane down low. They are armed up. Trophies are in position. I say it, just died. Here we go. FaZe has to be clean. 2 kills in the feed already. Envoy. Oh, he finds at least 1. Another on the outside. Slasher gets it.
Oh my God.
They're still going. They're still fighting.
On the map away from Røkkr, Simp and aBeZy, they're going. They're trying to end this game right here. aBeZy there for the trade, not able to find the second. Nice win from Afro.
Yeah, if he gets both there, works out, but not able to do it. So you'll have numbers slowly mount this comeback. But Cellium just clean shots there as he gets out.
You're probably relying on Cell here to make the play.
Sneaky. He got some info. Wallbang there has to reload. Can he center it again? He finds him. You absolute dork.
One more player to go. On Afro, able to find 3. Oh, Afro! With the ace in the round, with the Vaznev popping off.
Type of moment. Can that be the catalyst to bring you back in this search and destroy? Some won't connect. They check the corner. They'll check, but Afro is ready and waiting. That'll be number 5 in a row.
Oh, he's had a trophy as well, so that next stun not going to help him out. Has the first blood, backs on down. He's still looking for it, but Afro repositions. You cannot take me down. This is my room.
It's a kangaroo in the form of Cellium. Get out of here! But Afro does not care. Number 7, Cruz earned Slasher.
He's going for back-to-back aces. Does he get that? Does he get that? I don't know who got the final kill, but that could be 8 in a row for Afro.